Mao's Top 10 by Anna. Mao died on September 9th, 1976. Mao left behind a great legacy. After his death, members of the party that had been removed from power returned to govern. Also, after his death, there was a huge power struggle. Still today, Mao's love for his leadership. The Red Book was given to everyone if they could read or if they couldn't. This showed Mao's power and also showed the respect people gave him. The Little Red Book was a small, bright-colored book with Mao's face on it and the words quotes from Mao Zedong. 1911, Mao fought in the war against China's last emperor. Mao started an army to take the Emperor Pui off the throne. Once they won, there is no longer an emperor, just a leader. Young Mao also learned to become a great leader. Mao put together an army to overthrow the warlords. A warlord is a military leader known for being very aggressive. Once there are no more warlords, the country of China reunited. Reviving revolutionary spirits caused lots of political and economic confusion. Down schools, the main army called the Red Guards. The Red Guards were made up of children that would be in about middle school. Most of the members of the Red Guards were part of Red families. At this time, students were told to care more about Chairman Mao than their teachers or parents. October 1927, Mao led a small peasant army to Jiangxi, where they began to form a Soviet-style government. This was the start of the Long March and was also the start of Mao defeating the Nationalists, which happened 20 years later. In this event, there was a 6,000-mile walk that only one. In 1944, the Long March started. This was a 6,000-mile walk from Jushi, where only 1/10 of the people lived. After this, Mao was considered a communist leader. 1958, Mao launched the Great Leap Forward, which caused major starvation throughout China. During the Great Leap Forward, Mao wanted peasants to start melting metals along with growing crops. After there were not as many crops because peasants needed to do two things. Peasants tried to go back to farming, but along with the droughts, they had no metal tools because they melted all of them. This caused major starvation throughout China. This was not a good part of Mao's life, but Mao is certainly remembered for it. It is reported that 30 million people died during this Great Famine. 1976, teachers, writers, artists, party leaders, or anyone who thought had been a revolutionary in some way were being tormented. Many teachers died because they were thought to have been holding back their students from their full potential.